Welcome to teptalks.com. In this video, we shall look at examples on how to calculate the weighted price or weighted aggregate price index. Sometimes it is called composite price index. So in this example, it's reading that the table below shows the price in shillings and amount of item bought for assembling a phone in 2012 and 2015. Then in the table we have items that has transistors, resistors, capacitors, diode, circuit, and the prices in shillings for 2012 and for 2015. Then in the same table they have added what we call the quantity that was required to make those phone. So we have the column for the quantity which was added. Then the question in this table or on this question, the main concern which they need us to do is calculate the composite. It is supposed to be composite price index. Composite price index for a phone taking 2012 as the base year. So before even you continue, let us first look at a brief introduction of this one. So here what they have given us in this question is mainly that we have one quantity, implying that the quantity in the base year is the same as the quantity in the current year. In the previous videos, you have seen how we calculate weighted aggregate price index from the distribution which is given or from the data given when the quantity in the base year is equal to the quantity in the current year. We said our weighted aggregate price index, which is also the same as composite price index, is given by the summation of P1 times the weight out of summation of P0 times the weight. Then after getting the total, you multiply it with 100. And then we said where our W is the weight or the quantity or the number of item that is required. So in our case here we have been given the quantity, implying that W here will represent the quantity which they have given us. And then we say that P1 is the price of the commodity of all of the items in the current year. And then P0 is the price of items in the base year. So let us begin looking at our question. So for our question, they have said we calculate what we call composite price index. Solution, we say that composite price index is given by summation of P1 W divided by summation of P0 W times 100. So our composite price index will be given by, now they have said that we use or we take 2012 as the base year, and that one implies that 2015 become our current year. So we shall just substitute it directly in the formula and then we get the composite price index. So what is our current year? We shall start with the current year times the respective quantity. we have said here the quantity in the current year is the same as the quantity which they used in the previous year. But in case you find when they are different, we shall see how we calculate that one or how we deal with such examples in the next videos. But for this case, since it is the same, let us first deal with this one. So our quantity in the current year, which has summed the quantity times their current prices. So in the current year, that is 2015, we have our first price as 18,000 for transistor times the quantity that was used, which is 8. Then plus our resistor, which is 21,000 times the quantity of resistor, which was 22. Then plus our capacitor or capacitors, which was costing 17,000 times the quantity that was used, 9. Then plus our diode, which is costing 18,000 times the quantity, which is 2. Then plus the last one, which is the circuit or the circuit, which is costing 25,000 times 1. So out of or divided by the sum of the prices times their quantity in the base year. So for our base year, they have said it is 2012. Then we shall work out for the 2012 throughout. So our quantity here will become the price for transistor in the base year is 12,000 times the quantity, which is 8, plus the resistor in the base year, it was costing 16,500 times the quantity, they still used the 22. Then plus the capacitor, which was costing 15,000 times the quantity, which was 9. Then plus the diode, which was costing 16,000 times the number of diode used, which was 2. Then plus the circuit, which was costing 20,000 times the number of circuit used. So the total you get here, you multiply by 100. Let's use our calculator and you see what we shall get. So make sure you don't misfire between the current year and the base year, because you may end up putting the prices or the prices of the current year in the base year, and then you mix with the prices of the current year. There you will get a wrong answer. So when you add on this one, 18,000 times 8 plus 21,000 times 22 up to when you finish here, and then you divide by the answer, you will end up getting your answer of Composite Price Index as 126.94. Now this one become your answer for price index. So let us meet in the next example.